What is up, guys? Mega Matt here, and welcome to pickups for May. Didn't get a lot this month. I actually thought this was going to be a really short video, but ended up scoring a deal at the end of last month, which was pretty awesome. So, first deal I got was actually at a garage sale. Yeah, believe it or not, I found something at a garage sale. It's really hard to find stuff at garage sales now. Uh, Especially everybody's been asking, do you have video games? Or if they list video games, there's always people there that go way early, half hour, hour before the sale starts. You kind of have to do that if you really want to find video games, which kind of stinks. I mean, I get it, but it's like the competition out by me sucks. It's just, there's so many guys looking for games. It's like you have to be on the ball or you're gonna just basically miss out. If you're there a minute too late, whatever, everything's usually gone, which kind of stinks. But this I actually saw on Facebook. A lady posted she was having a garage sale. It was going on right then and there, so I saw a box of NES games. So I messaged her. I asked her, her address, that, and I just got in my car and like sped over there as fast as I could. Um, but unfortunately, the NES games were all sports games. I don't know if they had been picked through. It's quite possible that they've already been picked through, but I did find one, which this one is kind of uh, this is kind of worth some value. That's Tecmo Super Bowl, and as you can see, I paid 15. The only reason I paid 15, well, actually, I'll get to it in a minute, but it did include the manual, and the manual is beat up. But yeah, I mean, Tecmo Super Bowl I think goes for like $10, around 15 maybe. And with the manual, it's added more value, so that's good. But then also in the box, there was some 360 and I believe PlayStation 3 maybe, but only like two PlayStation 3 games, and like a bunch of 360 games. Nothing I was really interested in, but I picked up these two mainly because they were sealed. But yeah, we got Crisis 3, and it's still factory sealed for $5, and Army of Two for $5. So yeah, that's the only reason I picked these up, because they were factory sealed. So I asked the lady if she would do 20 for everything, and she did. So I got these two games and Tecmo Super Bowl for $20, so not a bad deal. Then the last only other score I had, if you want, was lady on Facebook Marketplace listed she had some DS games for sale. Only well, I was interested, obviously. I messaged her and then I asked her if she had any other games. And you go, whenever I always ask, I just always go down the list: NES, Super Nintendo, N64. And she said, "Oh, yeah, I have a Nintendo with some games." Uh, and I was like, "Oh, that's great. Just send me pictures, whatever." So she sent me pictures and I met up with her. So originally, this is what she had on the listing, along with I think a couple other Mario games, which I'm kind of surprised that these didn't sell along with those. But anyway, but we got Yoshi's Island DS. And I think these are all complete. Yep. Super Princess Peach, which this game has gone up in value recently. I don't know why. Um, I do have this already. I heard it's actually a decent game. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. But and then she threw this in with the deal along with the NES stuff, which isn't a big deal, but she's like, "Oh, I have deal or no deal. I'll throw that in for free." But yeah, it's like maybe a $2 game. But then here are all the NES games she had, which is a nice stack. The only thing with these is they're really dirty, and I haven't gotten a chance to clean them up yet. But you could tell they've been sitting somewhere in maybe an attic or a garage, because they have this kind of like gritty film on them. It's kind of gross, but anyway, let's just go through them. We got Tiger Heli. Jeez. You can tell I don't play NES, right? RC Pro-Am. Double Dribble. I mean, just look at this cart. It's just nasty. Circus Caper. I don't see this one too often. And we have, I can never remember, TNC Surf Designs. Yeah. LJN game. Operation Wolf. Of course, Mario Duck Hunt. Classic. Bases Loaded. Dick Tracy. I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is, but yeah. Cobra Triangle. Kung Fu. Now we're going to get to some of the good ones here. We got Section Z. Mega Man 2. Hey, gotta love Mega Man, right? We've got Legend of Zelda, the gray cartridge. The gray cartridge is more uncommon to find than the gold one. I think this is like the second print of this game, or third print maybe. I don't know. They made it in gray instead of gold. Don't ask me why. But then we got Adventures of Link, and this unfortunately has a crack down here. You can kind of see it. I'm sure it'll still play just fine, but yeah, and there's something rattling in there. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which this game now is getting up there too. It's just weird. All video games are just going up. That's weird. The last I checked, this was like $40. I'm like, geez, I remember when that game was like 15, 20 bucks. And then the main game, the main reason why, well, not the main reason, but this game you don't find too often, and unfortunately this label is kind of jacked up, and of course it's the best game with the most jacked up label. But we got Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. And last I looked, this was like 80 bucks, 85 bucks or so. But that was awesome. So I believe all this I paid, what did she want? She wanted like $250, which I wasn't going to pay. But we did end up settling at like, I think it was around 170 or something like that. So still a decent deal. Not the best deal, but... And she said she might have more stuff, so we shall see. She has my number and everything. But that's it for the pickups this month, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time.